Mr. Francis York Morgan.
Oh,
Finally,
boy.
you have arrived. You are welcome to come inside.
That didn't take me that long. It took me like 20 minutes.
F you, Michael.
And I had to kill nerds.
A lot of them.
Yeah, they ambushed me. I almost got my ass handed to me.
Save.
I'll save in the next room. Because there's 2 save points. Interesting way to open a door.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, please proceed to Mr. Stewart's room. There he awaits you, I shall assume.
Alrighty then. Whoa. The angle changed. I assume I'm going to have to do this again. 14, 23, 26. Remember that. I don't think the rest of it's relevant. But I have to find rooms 14, 23, and 26. The other ones were locked. Ah, so here's where we have to give them the stuff.
Go look around some more. What the hell?
Pretty sure this will be locked. Yeah, we're supposed to give them something. Oh, I have to push them. Ah, here's the numbers. What were they again?
14, 23, 26.
14, 23, 26. Interesting. Well, here's the 10 digits. Here's the ones. So what do you suppose I'd do with them?
Okay, hold on. Alright, look at the numbers. Go to 10. Go to 10. 10.
Oh, maybe I have to line them up like this. Like this would be 14?
Yes.
Let's do it that way. Push, Morgan. At least we didn't have to find umbrellas this time. This guy's got quite a complicated house. I assume that the order of the statues doesn't matter, as long as you get one on each of the numbers. There we go. Yay! Everyone rejoices. Now we gotta get 23, which is right here. So we gotta get one over here. We'll get this one to 26, because he's closer to 26. Almost there.
Wrong way.
What? What is it? This is 26.
Oh.
There we go. Now we gotta get this guy. This one's gonna take a while. Alright, so let's push him over to 3, and then we'll push him down. Heave! Almost there. There we go. Hello, glowy statues. Thank you for opening the door for me. Now let's go talk to Harry. Where are you? $10 says he doesn't tell me anything. He'll probably just ask me to go do something else. The hell? Oh. Thanks for ruining my good floor.
Harry, turns out what you said was true, and I'd like to hear more.
He's got a little computer.
Ah, here we go.
York, as you know, there's a powerful mystery surrounding these seeds. You've seen them at those other murders that took place elsewhere. And you've seen them deeply involved with the murders in this town as well.
That's right. But how do you know all this?
York, you must be younger than you look. Youngsters tend to hurry so much that they let things slip right past them. What you need to do is slow this down a bit. That way you'll see what's really important. Let me tell you a story. 50 years ago, when the war was over, just about when the communist Red started to become a rising threat, our town constructed a huge clock tower. Then, soon afterwards, a serial killer wearing a red raincoat went on a killing spree.
The legend of the Raincoat Killer? Stop playing games with me, Harry. That's nothing more than folklore. The FBI has no such record of a multiple homicide case in this town.
York, Anna, Becky, and now Diane. Their deaths are real, not folklore, not legend. The Raincoat Killer is also real. But under a strict gag order, the mass murder case was never made public. In fact, one could say that it was completely erased from history. Tell me, who do you think would be able to do something like that?
The military.
Very good. A model student.
But if there are no records about it, then how do you know it really happened?
Good question, York. Why would I know this? The answer is very simple. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. The brutal killer himself. But we can talk about the details of that encounter another time. What we need to talk about is your Raincoat Killer. The new Raincoat Killer, if you will. The new Raincoat is to try them out, to prove the legend that is. York, the red seeds you have found from those other murders, they all came from this town, together with that one evil woman. People on the other side of the planet may have heard of it by now. Seeds might be grown in different parts of the world.
So you're saying that the series of cases I've been following are all linked to this town? That's interesting. But there's no evidence to support that story. None of the criminals we caught for the other murders ever mentioned anything like that.
It's your job, your role and duty to look into that. Now, the game must go on. You know I said that the incident 50 years ago was totally erased. Well, not quite. Records still exist in the sheriff's office. The old sheriff back then hated the military and did his own investigation. I need you to bring those documents here to me. Once you've done that, I'll tell you everything I know.
Okay, it's worth a look. And we may as well let the old man have his fun. Documents from a case that happened 50 years ago. Let's play along with the old man for a little longer, shall we?
Zach, that means we need to head for the sheriff's department.